Alright, fantasy ballers, it's Mr. Football here with some top tips for transfers in Game Week 4. Let's have a look at the fixtures. First up, it's Newcastle against Arsenal. Neither team has really got going, having only scored 2 goals each so far this season. Aston Villa take on Sunderland, another potentially low-scoring game that one. Then Bournemouth, who scored 4 last week, face Leicester, who have been very strong so far this season. Chelsea, with their new boy Pedro, take on Crystal Palace. And then Liverpool, who are yet to concede so far this year, take on West Ham, who conceded 4 last week. Manchester City, who have won all 3 games without conceding a goal, take on newly promoted Watford. And Stoke City face West Brom. Spurs, who haven't really got going yet this year, take on Everton, whose last away fixture they won 3-0. Southampton, who again played in midweek in Denmark and haven't scored since Game Week 1, face a team on form, Norwich. Then finally, it's Swansea against Manchester United. If you're looking for a goalie to get you a clean sheet, here's my top 5 for this week. At number 1, it's got to be Manchester City's Joe Hart. 3 clean sheets so far and a home tie against Watford. He's got to be your first choice. At 2, Chelsea's Thibaut Courtois. Although he led in 2 goals last week, he managed to save a penalty and bag 7 points. A home match against Crystal Palace could get him an equal amount. Number 3 this week, Simon Mignolet from Liverpool. Yet to concede a goal this season, so with that form, another clean sheet is more than possible. Number 4, Brad Guzan from Aston Villa. Quite a tight defensive unit in front of him, and a lacklustre Sunderland team coming to visit means he should do well this week. And number 5, Stoke City's Jack Butland. He had a great game last week. He made 6 saves and 1 goal away from a clean sheet. A home tie against West Brom means he's got a chance this week. If you're looking for a new defender, here are 5 of the best. At number 1, Alexander Kolarov from Manchester City. Ever present in City's unbreached defence. He's looked great going forward as well and scored a cracking goal last week. He could do it all again against Watford this week. At number 2, Liverpool's Joseph Gomez. Very comfortable in Liverpool's back line. Another fullback that likes to get forward, so an opportunity for assist points as well as clean sheet points. Number 3, Kurt Zouma from Chelsea. With John Terry out for 3 games, Zouma is the cheapest way into Chelsea's defence. A home tie against Palace this weekend is a great opportunity for him to get you some points. Number 4, Arsenal's Hector Bellerin. Away to Newcastle doesn't guarantee a clean sheet, but he's another defender that can score attacking points just as easily. At number 5, Cedric Suarez from Southampton. Playing as a wing-back last week, he got a clean sheet against Watford and a home tie against Norwich could bring the same this week. If you need a new midfielder, here are my top 5. At number 1, it's Chelsea's new boy, Pedro. He brought a breath of fresh air to the team last week, and with him in the team they attacked with verve all over again. He looked to get forward as quickly as possible, and it looks like the boy can shoot. Expect him to have a great home debut this weekend. At 2, Manchester City's Yaya Toure. 2 goals and 2 assists to his name already this year. A home tie against Watford will likely see him add to that tally. Enjoying his football again, and you could enjoy some points if he's in your team. At 3, Liverpool's Philippe Coutinho. He slipped into the playmaker role at Liverpool, and he sure looks like he enjoys it. Searching for Benteke at any opportunity, he'll be creating goals when he's not scoring them himself. A home tie to West Ham could see a few goals for his side. At 4, Leicester City's Riyad Mahrez. 4 goals already this season. The boy just can't stop scoring. I don't know what he did in the summer, but it did him the world of good. If Leicester are scoring, there's a good chance he'll be a part of it and scoring points for your team. And number 5, Nathan Redmond from Norwich. 2 goals and an assist already this year in a Norwich team that seems to be buzzing. Redmond is always involved in the attack, and at only 5.6 million, he could be a bargain in your midfield. I've got some forwards for you that will make your team a dream. My number 1 is Sergio Aguero. Manchester City could give Watford both barrels this weekend, and Aguero will probably be the main shooter. He could get a hatful, if not a hat-trick. Watch out, Watford. At 2, Christian Benteke. He's leading the line at Liverpool, and he's looking strong and sharp. Coutinho looks for him whenever he's got the ball, and West Ham conceded 4 at home to Bournemouth last weekend, so who knows how many they'll let in at Anfield. Number 3, Diego Costa for Chelsea. Scored his first goal of the season last weekend. With Pedro in the team, Chelsea look invigorated, and their main goal poacher could claim all the benefits. At 4, Bournemouth's hat-trick hero, Callum Wilson. He scored their first goal of the season last week, and their second, and their fourth. His confidence will be high, and at home to Leicester, there's every chance he'll add to his 3-goal tally. Number 5, Everton's Romelu Lukaku. He scored twice at Southampton in Gameweek 2 and had a goal disallowed against Manchester City last weekend. He looks on form, and away to Tottenham is the kind of game he revels in. That's it, fantasy ballers. You've got what you came for. I'm going for a bounce. See you next week.